What's up guys, BucklingOne here and welcome to my 7th Black Ops 3 weapon guide. Today we'll be taking a look at the Vesper, an SMG unlocked in the game becoming available at level 19. According to the data vault, the Vesper was first produced in the year 2055 in France. It weighs 2.4 kilograms and fires the 5.58 by 33mm cartridge. The Vesper is a fast firing SMG with low damage and very high recoil. Damage for the Vesper is the lowest of all the SMGs, coming in at 30 per bullet up to a distance of 30 meters. After 30 meters it will drop to 22 per bullet out to a distance of 75 meters. After 75 meters it will drop off to 19, which is the minimum damage for the Vesper. You will always need 4 shots to score a kill with the Vesper. Rate of fire comes in at an insane 1,200 rounds per minute. This makes the Vesper the fastest firing weapon in the game, and this is where its strength lies. Reload speed comes in at 2 seconds with a round left in the chamber, or 1.4 seconds with fast mags, and 2.5 seconds when empty, or 1.7 seconds with fast mags. Magazine size for the Vesper is 30, and with extended mags equipped that will increase to 42. Recoil on the Vesper is high, kicking very hard upwards, and coupled with the ridiculous rate of fire it will reach its max recoil very quickly. A saving grace for the Vesper, however, is the fact that it has quite good hip fire spread. Although it's not exactly a laser beam, you will be able to land a good amount of bullets on target when firing from the hip. For our class setup, we will be focusing on playing to the Vesper's strengths, getting up close and in your enemy's face. We will be rushing a lot with the Vesper, as its strength really lies in its ability to melt enemies when up close. We will try and keep our engagements to that 3-shot kill range. We will be using primary gunfighter 1 and 2 for this, as there are 4 attachments we are going to use. First we will take the suppressor, as we want to stay off the minimap when rushing. And even though this will affect our range a bit, it really doesn't matter, as we will be focusing on trying to get as close as possible to our enemies and avoiding long sightlines. Next we will take grip to help reduce that high recoil and keep our bullets on target easier. Third will be fast mags, as we will be blowing through magazines and we don't want to be caught out with a reload in the middle of a firefight. Last will be extended mags, which will increase our magazine size to 42, and this will be a huge benefit to the Vesper. I don't see the need for an optic on the Vesper, as the iron sights are decent and not too obstructive. For our perks we will be using Ghost, which will keep us off the minimap while sprinting, again something very useful for a rush class. We will use Scavenger in our perk 2 slot to make sure that we never run out of ammo, as we will be spreading bullets like crazy. For our perk 3 we will be using Dead Silence, again focusing on the rushing class. The last thing we want to do is give away our position when enemies can hear our footsteps. This class setup is really useful for rushing and getting right up in your enemies' faces. Although you will be outclassed at range and you will want to make sure that you avoid long sightlines, you can use the element of surprise when flanking your enemy and devastate them at close range when you melt them with the Vesper's insane rate of fire. Overall, I give the Vesper a 3-star rating. It is really only useful for one situation and it's not very versatile, especially as far as SMGs go. The Vesper will not be your first choice SMG, but it still is fun to play around with and just destroy people up close. It's a shame because the Vesper could be such a good gun, but it's been nerfed so much by Treyarch that it really has been relegated to a below par SMG. What do you guys think of the Vesper? Have you used it so far and have you liked it, or do you think it's not that great? Do you agree with my class setup? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you want to see me feature a particular weapon in this series, leave me a comment with the gun you'd like to see and I'll do my best to get a video out for it as soon as I can. Lastly, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and make sure you subscribe by clicking the button on screen now to see my future weapon guide videos, which I will add to a playlist as well to make it easier to watch. Links also on screen now and in the description. As always guys, thanks for watching. This has been BucklingOne and I'll see you in my next video.